Hello and welcome back to Holistic Within. My name is Danny Reyes. I am a health facilitator, a therapist here at Holistic Within. And well, these past few weeks we've been talking about love. And I want to clarify why a therapist is talking about love. When we have a problem with health, there is probably something in our life that we're not loving, or something that we're loving that we shouldn't be loving, and that is creating an imbalance. And that all of that is because we are stuck in forms of love that are uncontrollable, are basically controlled by the subconscious mind. But the subconscious mind is so powerful that the conscious mind cannot deal with it. So therefore, love in these three stages, in these three forms, are messy. And they ruin everything. They literally ruin everything. We have to transcend all these and get into the true love, into the real one, the one that is born out of the consciousness of ourselves. This is the love of what we know. This is the love of what we don't know. This is also called desire. Now, desire is an interesting word because it comes from the Latin desare, and that means what is born out of a star. We can call it light. We can call it shine. It shines. A star shines. That's what we see it. Desire is shine. It's something that glows. But it's something, when it's eros, it's something that glows outside. It's something that shines out there. And that's why I'm trying to get there. When I fall in love, when I desire a car, a job, a person, I am drawn towards it because it shines. But the problem is that shine, that glow, is not mine. It belongs to that object or to that subject. I'm trying to get close to it because of how attractive it is. But as long as the shine is outside of me, I will stay in the subconscious level of love. I will stay in eros, which is not good. It's going to destroy things in my life. When I am able to transcend the state of eros, to transcend the state of desire, of the human, of the subconscious desire, and I am able to place it, both of these, in their higher level, in their level of consciousness, which basically means something that I truly created, not my subconscious mind. We'll talk about that in a different video about the subconscious and the conscious mind. But when I am able to reach this level, now what shines is not the object, it's me. Let's say, when you see a couple that they're madly in love, as a couple, they shine. There is a certain light that they give out. You see them. You can see 100 couples, and you will find the one that is madly in love. There's a problem. Most of the time, we humans are working out of our subconscious mind. We let our subconscious mind run about 99.999% of our lives. And it is normal, it's understandable, because the subconscious mind is close to 1,000,000 times as powerful as the conscious mind. The subconscious mind can process about 40 million bits of information per second, while the conscious mind can only process about 40. My body has close to 40 trillion cells, and they are running in perfect synchronicity. There has to be a very powerful computer that runs the whole show. So to run the whole body, and for example, I am speaking here, and my conscious mind is only taking care of the words that I'm going to say. My subconscious mind fills in the rest. How to move my mouth. All the muscles in my mouth and my tongue, my subconscious mind does that. I only think about the word and it comes out. Right? My subconscious mind takes care of everything, and how I move my hands and everything. If I'm going to walk, I don't think left, right, I just do it. My conscious mind does very little work, and then this one does all the rest. This is an amazing machine, but it is very powerful, which means if it's used under the supervision of our conscious mind, is the greatest tool ever. If it's going against our conscious mind, which most of the time it is, then we have an enemy that will never win that war. We will never overpower it, and that's why we are stuck in circles of this destruction and chaos and whatnot. So to reach a state of agape, it also means it means to be in control of what I feel and what I do and what I think and what I say. But because you have reached a level of control over everything that you create within you, the universe gives you a gift, gives you a tool, so that the control that you have within, it also affects the things outside of you. That's, some of you have probably heard of the law of attraction, which is basically says that who you are will end up attracting the things around you. So when I say you cannot change the exterior world, I mean from a physical perspective, you cannot change it. You can change who you are, and then the outside world will change. But that's the only way. So if I am in a job that I don't like, my subconscious mind had some program that attracted that kind of job, that kind of relationship. So we have to modify the subconscious mind, and this is where therapy comes into play. That's why biodecoding is very important, because now if I have an illness, I am able to understand the message from my subconscious mind and say, oh, okay, so now the pain that I have here, or the pain that I have here, now I know that it's a reflection of the emotion such and such, or the experience that I had, or the thoughts. And it is hard to believe, but once you get to a state of agape, once you get to a state where you're using the most efficient energy there is, you create everything within you just the way that you want it, and then everything in the exterior starts to shift, and things outside, they change. And you don't understand how that happened, but you will find a job, it will fall into your lap. But first you have to work in your subconscious mind. You're trying to find the right husband, the right wife. If your subconscious mind is up against you, you will find a person, you will fall into storge, because the subconscious mind is, you will not go into agape, you will fall into storge. The subconscious mind takes control of the whole thing, and then that beautiful couple, it turns out to be a big issue, a big problem. It's all fighting and whatnot. Pretty soon, it only takes about a year or 2 years for you to realize that, my subconscious mind was in control. So that is why therapy is so important. You understand the message of the subconscious, you start to change it. If there is an illness, we work with biodecoding. We try to hear the message. We try to decode the message of the subconscious. Why do we feel pain? Because it's the only way that we can listen to what's going on in our mind, to the conflicts of our psyche. If it's not a pain-related thing, if it's more of like anxiety and things like that, well, what in your subconscious mind is creating what doesn't exist? The future, the past. You're bringing things down and making a mess because of a subconscious program that you learn from who knows where or who knows who. But it doesn't matter. What matters is that you have the power to start changing, to start redirecting the subconscious mind towards where your conscious mind wants to go. And you start to understand the power of uniting these two loves, and you start to feed this type of love, and then you have the energy, you have the power to create everything within you just the right way, and then everything outside of you gets aligned, gets in a coherent state with who you are, and everything outside changes too. You don't have to take care of anything outside of you. It will take care of it. It will take care of it by itself once you take care of what you got going on in here. So we go back to why we're called holistic within. We need to be complete. We need to be one, in a perfect state of harmony within. That's it. And then outside changes. Everything outside of you, your relationships and everything, they start to change, and they start to reflect the coherence that you have within you. You cannot blame the things going on in your life to anybody. You attracted it. That's very hard. I know it's, some people don't want to hear that, because it means it's your responsibility. Where you're at in life, it's your responsibility. But at the same time, that's the best news that I can give you, because it means the power to change is within you. Whether you want to take it or not, that's up to you. But I've been discovering what a great thing it is to start changing the subconscious mind and line it up towards where the conscious mind wants to go. And then just let the universe take care of the rest. Thank you for watching. There's a lot that I'm missing. I wanted to talk about logos and things like that. But anyway, this is good for now. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.